guys, welcome back. This is episode number 11 of the Thanks But No podcast. We're in a different setup today.
Look at us today.
We are perfect. We have finally made it.
That's what they say, to act like it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we are doing the doing.
Shout out to Floored Media for letting us come and take over the studio today. This is so exciting.
So exciting.
This is
and it's
dope. This is goals.
sick. This is goals. That's it. We said it.
Maybe in year 7 we'll be here.
Yes.
Or we'll still be in beach chairs at the Fit House.
Should have brought the beach chairs in.
I know. We should have actually these are way more comfy, but
They are.
The beach chairs are a vibe.
They are a vibe. People are liking them.
I think so.
Or they just feel sorry for us. And
my beach chair needs a little WD-40.
Mine needs a lot of help.
Every time I sit in it, it's like,
Oh, yeah. No Shamu today. Oh,
no Shamu today.
darn.
So it's only Monday. How was your weekend?
It was good. It was Easter for me.
Greek Easter.
Greek Easter.
Did you have the rack of lamb?
Yeah, we roasted a lamb.
Ooh, you turned it?
We did. It was on the spit from 8 a.m. I think my dad went over there.
Did he say? I know it's. So I've heard that like when you say opa, you can't. Like Greeks don't say opa like that. Like
We'll say to like a wedding if we're like dancing, but I don't know. I've seen like videos of like people smashing the plates and then saying it. We never really smash plates. So no, we were not saying that yesterday at all. There was no dancing happening. Just us watching the meat spin, I guess.
Perfect.
How about you? How was your weekend?
The weekend was great. Weather was not so great.
No, the weather sucked.
Yeah, the weather.
That was a little takeaway from the vibe of Greek Easter because we're usually outside. But
right. My birthday is this Saturday.
woo! What are you doing?
I told you what we're doing. Remember, we're doing a 45-minute EMOM. We're coming to the gym and we're all gonna die.
Let me mentally prep today.
It's gonna be a really yourself. It's gonna be a hard workout.
Oh man.
Everyone will get the text. Maybe I don't want to join you at 6 a.m. on Saturday. Can you like?
I know.
Do something.
No, I'll
for me. Can you not
double up?
Ooh, all right.
Choosing
So we'll do a 45-minute EMOM for my birthday.
Okay, great.
I'll recruit Jess. Lori will love it.
Lori will. She like wishes for that every day.
Yes, that's what she wants every day.
All right. What time are we? After
TBD.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
We will.
Not 6 a.m.
No, it's your birthday.
Exactly.
You can sleep in.
Thank you so much. All right, so getting into our topic for today. This one's going to be fun.
It is. I'm excited for this one.
All right, tell them what we're doing.
We are covering gym etiquette.
Gym etiquette. This is going to be a shit talk episode.
Pretty much. And we're not using any names except our own.
Well, yeah, because everyone does this, so you can't even use anyone's specific
We're
name.
all guilty of both sides of it. So we're going to say like the stuff that is annoying.
Right.
And then the stuff that there should be more of.
Yes. So the no's, the yeses, and then the stereotypes.
Yes. Which I think they'll like flow into part of the stuff that we're saying.
Yes.
But we're definitely talking about some. I never called like you call.
I know.
A conventional gym a globo gym.
Is
but
that like a weird thing to say? Like I feel like I've always said like a globo gym.
I think it's like maybe you CrossFitters call a regular gym a globo gym.
So we, by nature, being a CrossFit athlete, you just shit on people. Yeah,
yes.
Cool.
Yes.
That's why people.
Speaking of stereotypes and etiquette, I feel like if a normal human walks into a CrossFit gym, it's like the stereotype of CrossFitters is like, don't look at the new person.
That is not true.
That is so true. And then if there is by chance a CrossFitter at a Globo gym, they're doing some weird.
They're usually doing weird shit. I've done it.
I know. There's a couple that
bar muscle ups on like the regular pull up bar. People are like, "What is this?"
I didn't even
doing?
ever see that in like the current gym I go to, but I've seen like slamming and grunting. I'm like, guys, we're in public here. It's not just a little bot.
That's not true. Not even just CrossFitters do that. Weird men. Remember I told you this one guy that was like probably deadlifting, I don't know, 125 pounds. The noises that were coming out of this man's mouth.
Let's just cover the grunters now.
He was doing singles.
I don't care.
I almost went over there.
It is and what you're lifting. Just stop grunting. And Unless it's like 4 plates plus.
That's what I'm saying. This guy was lifting like 125 pounds singles. I almost went over and repped out a set of 20 and told him to sit down.
I wish that you did. We did talk about this in full. I forgot about it, but that would be even funnier. But I don't know. There's people doing like triceps and grunting sometimes, and I'm like, guys, that's a small muscle. Like.
And you also go at 5 a.m. So like no one needs to hear grunting at 5 in the morning.
No. Also, if I ever do, I don't wear headphones, but I know that others that do wear headphones can hear the grunting over that, and that's unacceptable.
I can't believe you don't wear headphones.
I just like to hear my demons.
Your negative thoughts fuel you.
Oh yeah.
Same. Negative thoughts in the pool.
In the pool.
Like in the
there's no option in the pool.
It's like so bad too. Like you're swimming back and forth for 45 minutes.
I know, it's
and
rough.
my negative thoughts can drive me the entire time.
At least it's like a rhythm because you're like, ooh.
And why did I think about this thought that I had that happened literally 10 years ago? Can't remember what I did last week, but I can remember a thought that happened 10 years ago, something really embarrassing.
Came out. I don't know.
Trauma.
That is the demon.
That I want to have in like a little, like a thing. Trauma.
Oh yeah. A rainbow.
Thanks, trauma. Okay, so let's just so other than grunting, we're getting into it. That was number 1 on your talking point here. Anyway, no grunting.
Oh, and I put dropping the weights.
I mean, so that's the thing. In a CrossFit gym, you can drop weights.
Right,
That's normal.
right.
But like in a traditional, conventional Globo gym, it's weird because the floors are like usually there's layers of a gym.
I think there are probably layers, but at some of the gyms, there's no way that there's that many that it will absorb that much.
Right. And it is, and it's just weird because you have people doing different, like in a CrossFit gym, everyone's usually doing the same thing. In a conventional gym, people are doing their own thing. So if you're in the corner dropping weights and just being a douchebag, then it brings more attention to you. So it makes sense.
It's loud.
It's loud. Yeah.
It's loud. And also there's usually more than one floor.
You wrote, unless you're doing something epic.
Oh yeah.
What would define epic to you? Like what would you do?
Like I said, like
4 plates.
4, maybe 3. 3 is a lot.
4 plates. I don't even know what that would be. 400?
405, I think.
405. Yeah. 4 plates. Not 3. And
like, okay, so I'll give it to like in our gym today, someone was like very much squatting heavy.
Okay.
And they
I already know what you're talking
There was a couple
about.
grunts coming out. I was like, okay, acceptable. Like you look at the bar and you're scared. I was scared.
That's fair.
I'm also scared of the grunting.
Don't block the dumbbell rack.
Oh,
what do you mean by that? Can you explain? Can you go into detail?
I hate. Oh my. So obviously in a Globo gym, there's mirrors set up, and in front of the mirrors are like giant long racks of dumbbells. So people think that they can like just grab a set of dumbbells, stand right there and start doing their curls in the mirror, or like lean on the actual rack and do like a dumbbell row. What about the rest of us?
Especially
Also,
if your bench is set up right there too, and they just come right in front of the bench.
if your bench is there or you're within a little bit of that area, if I'm trying to re-rack weights that are heavy and you're in the way and I have to hold my weights even longer than no.
That's a big no.
What about us? What about us little people trying to re-rack the heavy weights?
I'm glad you called yourself little. You are little.
Little.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
That's what I mean by blocking. And then like some people will just stand there and do whatever they do, like take one little mini step back. Again, we can't cross through. I understand that you want to be in front of the mirror, but like you can do that 5 feet away from it.
Or go home and do that.
Yeah.
Get a mirror in your house. You can curl in your house.
Do the curls in the house.
Don't hog the equipment. This is a big one, I think, especially because in a Globo, this is the one thing I would say I don't love about Globo gyms. And I have no problem with them. I love being able to use the machine sometimes, and especially with like injuries and things that I've had. But people sitting on the machines on their phones, texting. I've seen people watching videos. I'm like, you are there to work out. Act like it.
I will say there is no, what is the word? Like some people are just there for socializing.
That's in any gym, but yes.
Oh, no sense of urgency. That's what I want to say. So some people are like, oh yeah, let's pull out this YouTube video and start watching it in between my set. No, come on, do better. Do better.
Oh, remember that one time I texted you and it was early in the morning and I was like, there's this guy on the machine and he's on his phone just sitting there, and I almost freaked out, and you said, no, just go over, flex, and stare at him. And I actually did do that.
It worked.
It worked. He like saw me, made eye contact, and was like, let me clean it for you. I'm like,
there we go.
You're gonna get up.
Or you give him a little tap on the, how many sets you got left?
Can I work in? And then you like change the, like add 50 pounds. Let me work in for.
Sometimes I honestly just think the men are more scared. So just a little tap.
I'm not intimidating. Me
either. What?
Not me.
Gym intimidation.
Perfect.
But yeah, hogging the equipment, that is a big thing. Time yourself, guys.
Yeah. You should
not a full song in between sets on a machine.
Not a full song.
Maybe like on a squat rack.
I like that. Don't last on the machine for a full song.
Or like, I guess scrolling is more of the problem now, or texting. Oh my God, I saw this hilarious video on Instagram. I guess this guy does it all the time, but he's like a giant juice head. Giant. And he goes around to all these like kids that are like texting or scrolling in between sets, and he'll be like, hey, can I text you too? And like because they have headphones on, they automatically like, yeah. And he's like, okay, what's your number? And then he's like, and then they're like, what? He's like, no, I wanna text you also, since you're like so busy over here.
Right.
And obviously that worked.
That's
I
nice.
was dying.
And they're probably terrified of him because he's huge.
Oh, he's huge.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you want to work in with me? Also, you can have it either way.
Right. This is my personal favorite that you wrote down. Don't laugh at people. I am guilty of this. I'm sorry.
I know, but like, don't laugh at the people that like are truly trying. I don't know.
No.
There's some chaos though. Oh my God, this guy at Lifetime, I'll never forget this. I don't know if he got kicked out or what ended up happening, but like,
was he doing creepy stuff?
He would be like hanging upside down from like a lat pull down machine. And all of us would be like, oh, he's back again. And he'd be like doing these weird moves, and we would all just like watch. And one time he knocked the entire machine over.
What do you mean?
Like there was multiple.
He was like hanging off, and
it fell over.
And you can't laugh at that?
I mean that. I don't even know. I think I'd be worried about if he's like alive.
Right. No,
that was extreme. I mean, there is definitely chaos happening all the time in any gym.
I laugh daily, on a daily basis. I can't help it.
I laugh at Fit House.
I laugh too. It's okay.
I swallow it.
But you have to be okay just making a fool of yourself sometimes. When we're demoing things, sometimes we are like talking, breathing heavily. I'm sure people are laughing at us too. It's fine.
It's true. I hope they are.
I hope they are too.
I think
you can laugh at us. Just know there will be consequences.
I'm open to being laughed at. There will be consequences.
There will be consequences.
Did you say that straight on?
Straight into the camera.
They know that, especially from us.
Oh yeah. Next week you'll have something else will be said about you.
Say it again.
We'll shout you out on the podcast. We'll name drop.
Laugh at me one more time.
Perfect. Don't make fun of beginners. That I think is a sensitive topic, because again, thing. People are coming in there, especially at Fit House too. You're using doing things that you've never done before, probably landmine stuff, kettlebells, free weights.
Even so, like any of it, I just feel like everyone needs a little break for this.
Yes.
Do not laugh at beginners.
Have a little bit of empathy for people that are coming in.
Especially in a Globo gym, it's even more intimidating. There's so much going on. Yeah. You're just like, what do I do?
Especially if it's like people that are coming in for a weight loss journey, like, and they're going to be like, it's going to be tough for them. Don't do something to make them not want to come back. Right. That would not be fun. That's not cool.
It's so easy to do that because, like, they're already nervous. I don't know, that like
100%
really makes me sad.
Me too. No, I hate that. Like, I think people that like coming into Fit House, they're like, I am so nervous. You could tell already how they like just project themselves. Oops, I just hit the thing. How they project themselves. They're so nervous. They're intimidated. If you're not like helping empathize with them, and
I know, then they won't come back.
Yeah, they'll never come back.
Especially at Fit House. Everyone is very fit.
And I know, but everyone is so kind. People are like, truly, we have a great community. People are very, very kind, and at least I hope, welcoming and warm-hearted.
I did have a new person this morning, and I could just, when you feel the energy of nervousness, and she was in shape, like great shape, and I was just like, okay, I have to like make her feel somewhat comfortable, especially like we're sled dragging, we're using landmines, we do have EMA. Yeah. I was like, there's a lot going on Mondays too. It's always a lot.
Yes.
But yeah, do not laugh at them.
Don't laugh. No. Do not, I like this one. We kind of touched on this already, but do not walk directly in front of someone if they're in the middle of a set. Especially, this is big for like squatting and things like that. Like you could actually, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. You're walking in front of someone, they're concentrating, they're holding their breath.
Right. In the zone.
In the zone. If you do that to me,
oh my God, I don't even
I will
want
let
to
you
know.
know.
Like, I don't even think eye contact during any kind
no
of set.
eye
No.
contact.
This was, I think about like in front of the dumbbell rack and the mirrors. I think people just forget sometimes. But if you're going to re-rack your weights and someone is in like, I don't know, bench doing like a shoulder press and you cut in front of them, you know, that could also mess up their concentration in full. So I usually try to go behind them all and then like the long way, which sucks for me, but like,
yeah,
give them a break.
But again, I think it's like, I think it does come with experience because I think some of these people are just so clueless.
Right. And there's a lot of young people at the gym now.
So I saw this meme this morning. I'm a Taurus. Obviously, my birthday is this coming week. I saw this meme and it's like, my toxic trait is thinking people have common sense and then getting mad when they don't.
Oh, that's a great one.
That is me to a T. I'm like, why did you not think of that? You're dumb. But then I'm like, oh, they probably just don't know. You know,
they have no idea.
They have no clue that
Not
they're doing that.
one clue. I witnessed something a couple weeks ago at the gym and a man was mid bench press and he does like a lot of offset stuff and some guy that like wasn't a regular mid set decided to try and take the other weight off because it was like,
oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Like granted it was 5 a.m.
Did the whole thing tip?
No, he didn't. I don't even, and he racked the weight, got up the guy and started yelling at him. And all of us were like, I was like, is everything okay?
Yeah, 5 a.m. That's kind of scary. That wouldn't be good.
He literally said, it's 5, whatever in the morning.
Oh. Oof.
Yeah. And I was like,
Not
oh my
great.
gosh. But also super dangerous.
Did that person ever come back, you think?
You know, I don't even know what
Membership canceled the next day.
It was like a rough thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Traumatic.
Also, the guy under the bar could have gotten really hurt.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah, definitely. This last one is
This is a blanket
Were
statement.
you in a bad mood when you wrote this one?
A blanket.
Don't be a douche.
Don't be a douche. You already called someone a douche.
Oh, you're right.
See, there are a lot of douches.
There are a lot of douches.
And that's like, don't walk around acting like you own the place like I do. Okay? Don't be me.
The invisible lat syndrome, you know, they walk around.
I love doing that. Flex in a mirror.
Yeah.
Do you think people think I'm a douche?
Yes.
Or they're just scared of me?
I don't think that people think
Do you
you're-
think it's the same thing? I don't.
No, I think there is a difference. I think there's an intimidation factor. Like, I don't think people think I'm a douche, but people are like, I would not mess with her. And they are correct.
They are correct.
Outside of a workout, well, I don't even know. I feel like
No, you during workout is scary.
I've gotten better. That's the scary thing.
Yeah, you smile.
I
at
do.
the fit house
I've gotten
now.
better. I used to be not when I was in a middle of an open workout for a CrossFit.
Okay,
it's different. You know, you
setting the stage.
You turn on their dark side.
Oh,
I don't have that. I don't
Did
have.
you listen to music during that?
Oh yeah, you would listen to music mostly to try to drown out the negative thoughts.
Oh,
that
I
you're
thought you like the negative.
But usually what happens, especially like in workouts like that, the open, you're trying to qualify for something. So you black out, usually red line and black out early on. So then you don't really have much recollection of what's happening. It was great.
I'm glad we're in a better place.
We're better now.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Any other negatives you have?
That was a cackle of scariness.
We're better. We're better. A little bit. Any other negative things you have? Things that annoy you?
I mean, in the moment, there's probably so many.
Right. Those are some of the
The
top.
grunting really gets me, especially because I don't wear headphones, but I would say that's probably the top.
I think the only other thing, and this doesn't really happen other than in a Globo gym, people listening to music or their phone without headphones in.
Oh, yeah. That's
just weird.
Actually, in general, like, forget a gym. Just
True.
don't
On
do
the
that.
on the train, on a plane.
Put your headphones on.
A train, a plane. What else can I rhyme it with?
I feel like on the boardwalk, I hear a lot of people listening to music out loud. I'm like,
well, I mean, I guess at least you're outside.
I know.
But
I
yeah.
give them a little bit of a pass. Sometimes. Sometimes I'll vibe with it, but
Fair. Okay. Good. Okay. Some things that you should do.
I guess these are like rules almost.
They're like unspoken rules.
And they go hand in hand with what we already spoke about. But
Right.
1, re-rack your weights.
Now, when you say re-rack your weights, do you mean just in between your sets or like cleaning up after?
Clean up after yourself.
Right.
If you're done.
In any gym. That goes for any gym.
Any gym. Yes, any gym.
Wipe yourself
Today,
down.
I got upstairs and I saw a 70-pound weight on the floor. Like, not everyone can lift that up and put it away either. So if you're using the heavy weights, especially, and this goes for like the beginners being scared, these are some of the reasons why. Like, oh, well, there's a 70-pound dumbbell in the middle of the floor and I tripped on it and I can't even put it away.
Right.
Like, that's...
Not only is that embarrassing...
Right.
It's traumatic.
Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, if you're using the weights, part of your workout is to put them back accordingly.
Fair enough.
And that goes for plates as well on your barbell. Oh my gosh. When I see a loaded barbell in a squat rack.
That's pure laziness at that point.
It is.
You just chose to leave the bar there and just make someone else clean up. That's not cool.
Not about it.
Not into that. Be kind, duh. This, especially with new people. Honestly, like our 21 day, our habit for the day is compliment a stranger, right? Mm-hmm. So if you know you're in a gym and you see someone new walk in, don't be afraid to like give them a little hype up.
A little compliment.
I think that goes a long way.
Or if you notice someone that's been working really hard at the gym and you kind of knew that they were new or even not new, and you're like, oh my God, you really been putting in the work. Do you know how far that goes? Oh my God.
I didn't even realize
I've
done that to a few people. Like I'll text them. And again, we have been in the fitness space for so long. We are just so used to, we expect the best out of people because like we want them to be successful.
Right.
And I've texted a few people on occasions and been like, yo, that was awesome. You did great today.
They love it.
They love it.
They need the assurance. And
yes,
I love that.
Yes. So definitely
just goes a long way.
This one, I'm going to say that I'm going to disagree with you on this one.
Yeah, because you know how to do it.
Help girls move barbells.
Yes.
Girls can move their own barbells.
Yes, they can, but not always. Again, new people. A lot of girls I train, they need help, okay?
Girls could do it better.
Also, I'm talking about when they're in the square holder and there's like 75 different bars in there and you can't move.
You're
it.
probably like, yo, move this for me. I gotta go. I gotta go do something.
Yeah, why is the trap bar in the middle of the
move
thing?
it.
I can't get my barbell out, so I need you. I need a big guy.
That's fair.
Or a taller person. I guess, I don't know.
That's
I can use my height.
That's funny.
Fine, you can.
We can agree to disagree on some things.
That's fine.
Spot.
I don't know.
What do you mean by this?
I don't know, but I'm picturing something ugly. Also, this goes along with like people that I hate at the gym. I have spot others, but like in the sense that like I'm about to do my last bench press and I'm scared that I'm not going to make it and I don't have a gym partner. So, hey, can you spot me? Not like, hey, I'm going to do a squat and I need you to hold me.
That's a little creepy. Not only is that creepy, but
there's people that do it.
Okay. There's a way to spot someone that's proper, right? Like you can go arms underneath their armpits if they decide. Obviously, that person should also make sure not to drop the bar on the person behind them. But you can spot and hold their sides and get underneath them. I've seen like we don't need your hands touching.
No, I know.
We don't need that.
But also there are at the Globo gym we go to, and most of them, we can move the guardrails so that you can drop the bar back and be safe.
Right.
As opposed to like getting a full person.
There have been like the gym fails for squatting, very scary. That can be dangerous. So we should have, what we should do one day? We should do a tutorial on how to spot people.
Yes, that I think even like in some of our classes, like now we're going into the paused bench.
It's important.
I think that we should like pair them up so that they are spotting each other in some of these.
Definitely.
Just
I would agree with that.
On their little breaks that we got.
Right. Let people work in with you. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
As long as they're not messing around in between sets.
Well, you can
work in. That's true. You can work in with me. Don't waste my time.
Right. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
That's like a thanks, but no, exactly. Like you can definitely work in, but you better move your ass. And also when I'm back at the machine, you better get up.
You better put my weight back because I know you did 30 pounds lighter.
That is
put the weight back.
See, like that's something that people don't know. Like if we're sharing and she's doing more weight than me, let's be real. I'm gonna put the pin back where she needed it.
Right. That is a good point. Always make sure.
Yeah, that's like a little.
Or even like if you're adjusting the rack or the bike in our gym, the bikes. If you're adjusting seats, try to just be cognizant of that.
Right. That's a tough one.
It is tough, especially in the middle of like EMOMs and things like that.
In a rush, yeah.
Right. These are good.
Okay, so
we're
the next
getting into cleanliness.
We're getting into hygiene.
Ooh, hygiene, guys. Wear deodorant.
No one wants to be the stinky person
Please.
in the gym. And if you don't know that you're the stinky person, we got a bigger problem.
We have a serious problem if you don't know you smell like garlic. Oh. Ooh.
Gross. Also, wash your clothes and your gym bag.
Not only just
soap.
wash them
with soap.
Wash them with soap. Don't just rinse.
No. Rinse your armpits too with soap. It's hard now because deodorant, I know people are like, oh, we need the natural deodorant.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Natural deodorant. And also I read a clinical trial there was a study done, like aluminum in the deodorants actually does not cause cancer. So use the good shit.
Just go back
to the good shit. Stop doing it.
You all know that the non-aluminum ones by hour two, we'll say, in the day, not even sweating yet.
You're just stinky.
You smell the BO and the deodorant scent at that point. Like, so it's not.
And they try to make it like, oh, lavender, eucalyptus. Stop. Now you got a BO with lavender. No,
that's worse.
That's so bad.
Sometimes I think that even those just make you smell worse because like something's on you.
It's masking the BO scent.
Yeah, I don't know. It's yucky. Yuck.
This is a big one. And this is, Steph, you admitted.
I know.
That's not okay.
I know. I don't know what happened there.
Clean or wipe down equipment after you're done. You literally admitted today that you never do it.
I don't sweat.
That's disgusting.
I know. Okay, I'll wipe it down when I feel people are looking at me.
So only if people are looking at you.
But I really don't sweat.
So you never do it in a Globo gym either?
No.
That's worse.
It's actually like freezing in there all the time, so I really don't sweat. If I see that I left like a print, obviously I'll go and clean it, but no, I know.
Okay. I'll remember that.
I know. Well, at the fit house it's different, especially like in the summer.
Yeah, it gets sweaty in there.
You don't even know the difference.
The air doesn't move very well in there.
No, it doesn't. That I'll wipe down, but I don't know. Sometimes, people are wiping dumbbells. That's a COVID thing. That's from COVID. Before that, did you used to wipe the dumbbells down?
Probably not.
No.
I just don't want to be laying in your sweat. That's all I care about.
If there was a pool of sweat on my bench, I would wipe it.
Thank you.
One day.
If you're filming no throwing shade, can you explain
Oh my
this a little
God,
more?
there's so many videos right now on Instagram and I guess TikTok too, where like influencers will be filming them doing like RDLs or something silly, and then someone walks through their video and they look at them like, I'm filming. And I'm like, oh, no, honey. You film and
expect people to be in the background.
Yeah. And if they walk in front, are you kidding me? People are there to work out, not to film.
And again, people are clueless.
And if you need to film so dramatically, then go find your own gym or a studio where you can do it by yourself.
Fair.
Like this guy that I love on Instagram, his name is Joey Swall. You're going to have to look him up. He calls people out on this all the time and like really breaks it down. Like, what do you think you're doing? He's like, just do better.
I think it goes both ways though too, because I've seen videos circulating of people filming and just doing their own thing, and some random person coming in and being like, you're in a public space, you can't film. And the guy was like, well, that should give me more reason to film. We're not in private. Like, where's the privacy? Like, there's no privacy here. You're in a public space.
Right.
So I think that could go.
No, you can film. Like Jack films me all the time if I'm in the middle of a set, but I know someone could walk through. Like,
Right.
I'm not, everyone clear the space because I have to video myself doing a bench press. Like, get out of here.
Yeah,
That's
wild.
That's insane.
That would be wild.
Just keep to yourself if you got to do it. And stop hating on the people that are actually there to do work.
Right. And then finally, I like this one a lot. It's okay to ask for help.
Oh, I love this
And
one.
I think this is so important in a gym like ours because we have coaches that are there leading each class.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in a Globo gym might be a little different because people are a little more reserved, closed off, doing their own thing. There's nothing wrong with, I mean, I've gone into a Globo gym and not known how to use the machine and be like, can you help me set this up? I have no idea what I'm doing. And
I mean, people will help you if you ask.
100%.
As long, like, you just got to find someone that looks like they know what they're doing, like, for the most part.
Right.
And they will be more than willing to help you.
Yes.
Again, that's like where, like, moving the barbells, like, I always ask people to help me with certain things. And then I try to give help to people that look like they're really trying and they're confused. And, like, low key, not like, oh my God, this girl has no idea what she's doing. Let me go jump in there and save her. No.
Right.
Or guy. Actually, I've helped both.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, this one we're going to get into now, kind of wrapping it all together. Different stereotypes that we see in a gym setting. And there are plenty.
Okay, so I'm going to name it and you're going to describe what you think of when
Perfect.
we name it.
Okay,
so I'm going to start with power lifter.
I think immediately really big cutoff tee that like the armpits are like down to their, like, you know what I mean? Like the hole for the shirt is like this long, this big.
Okay.
And I think obviously all the straps, like knee straps, belt, wrist straps, headband.
What's their build?
Yeah, big.
You can say it.
Big.
Big as in jacked or
Stephanie.
Let's just be real. Like,
Yeah,
most
they're-
powerlifters are a little overweight.
They kind of have to be. They're moving
Well,
load.
they're overweight, period, for like any height that they are.
Right.
But they're massive.
They're massive.
And
Yes.
it's not just like body fat might be up as well.
Right.
But that's how they move the weight.
Fair enough.
Cut off, yeah. Definitely straps. Definitely.
Like, and not even like just a normal knee sleeve. I'm talking like the ones that you
Oh, yeah,
wrap,
they wrap.
wrap tight.
Where else do they wrap things? I don't even. Oh, their elbows. I
Elbow,
think.
everything. Yeah, because they're lifting so much
So
load.
much
Their
weight.
joints are screwed. Okay.
Oh, and of course they have lifts on their
Right.
shoes wise.
Okay, I'm going to do this one. And you tell me. Bodybuilder.
Oh, this is like, I'm immediately thinking of men. Sorry, women, but this is where my head goes. They're going to be in like little short shorts to show off their quads, very muscular, fashionable, probably Converse on their feet, walking around tan for sure. And they're going to be ripped. And they're definitely
Doing the poses in the mirror.
I was just going to say, they're definitely checking themselves out in the mirror multiple times.
Yeah, the poses in the mirror kill me. Those are the big ones.
It's just part of their, actually, it's part of their sport.
I know it is.
Oh God, the high schoolers.
You know immediately they're screaming. They got the Beats headphones on.
One on and one off.
Oh God.
Their hair is like usually that curly hair, weird haircut that's going on. They call it broccoli, I think. The
No,
broccoli.
usually are doing dumb shit.
Dumb messes.
Get out of the gym.
They're just messes. And I get it. It's cool on TikTok right now, but like, come on, guys, do better.
Crossfitters.
Am I doing the cross?
Tell me what
I
you
kind
think.
of
Tell
already
me what you
like
think.
went over this, but they definitely have a persona. Like, I'm better than you.
They're judgy.
They are judgy.
Oh, it's so unfortunate.
And then they think that their workouts are the greatest things in the friggin' planet.
They are.
They are. But yeah, also the CrossFitters always find the other CrossFitters and they are always friends.
They're usually always doing pretty weird things. Like they'll do like the one-off things that you don't need to be doing bar muscle ups in a Globo gym.
Yeah, or
There's
like
no
any
need.
handstand walks in the middle of a Globo gym or like jumping rope. Sometimes that really bothers me. I'm not gonna lie. In the middle of the floor, like you can go outside and jump rope or you can do it anywhere else.
Tell me how you really feel.
I know. I'm just letting it out.
This is my personal fave. Influencers. They have the tripod stand set up.
Yes, they do. Girls
They could
right
be
now.
dancing.
They're in matching outfit, like top matching the bottom. right now, like scrunchy socks, white sneakers, or no, the shorts with the baggy sweatpants over. Like that's the look right now. I feel bare, like minimal clothing. I feel
full face usually done up. Like I feel like they have makeup on a lot.
yeah, hair
done.
looks nice.
That's so much effort. I don't have.
lot,
No one has
just to go to the
time
gym.
for that.
I know. I definitely don't.
No.
You're lucky I have my hair back today.
This is a good one. The heartbroken people. You know, they're like
These are the dark ones.
This ones that are dark in the corner. They might have their hood up.
Hood is definitely up.
No, definitely very closed off.
And they are going ham because they're feeling it. They're like, they're getting that comeback bod.
Right.
And it's, you just know.
Heartbreak body.
They're in a dark place, but
Right.
they're working real hard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So honestly, respect to that.
Yeah.
This one's good. Cardio bunnies.
Oh, check out the treadmills and what do we got?
Treadmills, stair climbers,
Stairmaster for sure.
Stairmaster, ellipticals.
Yes, all of those. And I hate to say it, it's usually women.
I have seen men, but it is a lot of times women.
How about the ones that are on the Stairmaster doing like the kickback for their booties?
They need to stop.
I know. Or the sideways or the backwards. I'm like, yeah, we're going to get hurt before we achieve anything.
Runners. I wrote this one down. These are the people that come in. First of all, they have to state they're runners. I run. Great. Awesome.
I run every day.
Thanks for letting me know. I lift. They have their running shoes on.
They also will name the last race they did.
They do. Listen, we're not hating. It's just funny
No,
because
it's like
so
probably like
true.
us. We're probably annoying in our own
I
ways.
know I'm annoying.
Yeah, I know I am. Too.
I used to be like I used to be the 22nd fittest person on earth, and then people are like, "Shut up, Meg."
Yeah, like see, no,
You're
I was
annoying,
what am
CrossFitter.
I'm just living and calling myself fat, and that's it.
And people are like, "Stop,
Enough.
I know.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
So.
The thick running shoes.
Oh, yes.
They're trying to squat. They're going onto their toes. It's not good.
The squat is usually very ugly for the standard runner, but we fix it.
We fix it. Come to Fit House. Ding. Plug. Shameless plug. The gym couple. This can be cute.
Oh my
cute
God.
sometimes, annoying sometimes. Sometimes
There's-
it's cute.
I don't know.
Unless they're like fighting each other, because I've been on
Snoop Dogg, I think it was, put a video. Was it Snoop Dogg? I don't know. One of the rappers that oh no, I think it was Ludacris. He put up this reel recently, and it's him and his wife or girlfriend, I don't really know, in the gym. It is absurd. Like they're squatting
rated R?
and he's
Rated R?
facing her. No, like it's not rated R, probably like PG-13. But at the top of the squat, they'll kiss each other. I'm like, what is this? And then someone else posted it to make fun of him. And I was like, this is so confusing. Is this real or fake?
That's a little weird.
I think it was serious though.
I think it's cool. Mad respect if you can go into the gym together, you're doing your fitness, working out. Maybe you kiss at the end, whatever.
Yeah, in between sets, though,
No.
chill. You don't got to be touching each other.
No.
Especially in the Globo gym.
You're not working hard enough if you
Spotting each other. Let me hand you.
inappropriately.
Yeah.
Find a room.
That's what I'm saying.
This is the last two are good. The work boots, dude. Are you talking to the people that come in Tim's, like Timberlands?
Yeah, you are not messing with them. I'm scared of them, and they're always lifting the heaviest
There
weights.
is this guy at Hollywood that comes in with them. He's an older man. I don't know if you've seen him, and he does the adductor, and he's like short pumps.
Really? I don't
In
think
his
I know
work
him.
boots.
Oh my God. No, there's a couple guys in the morning that have them on, and they are massive, and they are lifting the heaviest weights, and I'm just like, no one's talking to them. They don't want to talk to anyone, and they're not inviting.
They're like, I do construction.
Sometimes one time I gave him a high five, and I was like, oh, maybe that made his day, or maybe he's like, fuck off. I don't want to see
How do
you.
we know? And then finally, the old man.
The old man that's doing the same workouts for the past 55 years.
Oh, at least he's moving. Unless he's creepy,
guess.
then no.
It depends. There's a lot of different. Some are creepy, and they're wearing a belt around them, just bare minimum movements. Not.
You know
really.
what though? At least they're doing something.
I know.
They could be on the couch. So
Also true. If you're 80 years old and still able to pull yourself up in any sense, good for you.
respect.
But yes, there's a lot of them. It does make me happy, and they're usually there at 3 a.m.
Right.
They don't
With you.
sleep.
They don't sleep like you.
I'm the 5 a.m.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Anything I think we really covered everything today.
I think we did.
I feel good about that.
That I don't know. I'm sure there's some that we slipped through the cracks, but we got the most of them.
Yeah, I think we did them all. This was so fun.
I'm
so jealous of this studio. I think it's the coolest thing ever.
Sick in here.
Again, shout out to Floored Media. This is I'm excited to see the outtakes of this one and the little cuts of me looking directly into the camera being creepy.
I didn't really look in the camera that much, but
This
that's
is
probably
yours.
for the best.
I hope you zoom in on that one.
He's like, I already got it. Don't worry.
Yep.
Oh,
He's like,
Jay's behind the scenes here. Shout out to Jay.
Yes.
Hey.
All right. Thanks. Oh, the one yes for the week.
First of all, it's your birthday. You better be saying yes to a lot of things.
Ugh.
Or are you saying no because that's your birthday gift?
I need to be saying no to all desserts. No, there's no way because I know that.
What is your dessert of choice?
Oh man, I think I told you this. The Funfetti milk bar cake.
Oh,
With the
right.
truffles on top, you get
Yes.
instant diabetes. I'm not kidding.
Great.
It's like the sweetest cake you'll ever eat. I'm obsessed
So
with it.
who buys you that, or are you buying yourself?
Maybe I'll buy myself one. I don't know.
Okay,
It's
so
usually
you want-
somebody in my friend group does because they know.
Oh, they know.
That's
What's
it.
your second choice?
Chip?
I feel like you have to order that in advance.
Yeah, you do.
the
It's like
milk
you have to
cake.
get it delivered. Either milk bar cake or chip. Those are like my two go-tos.
That's easy.
No, but please don't, because I think a lot of people are going to get it, and I cannot have any more sweets.
Fine.
You're going to do the 45-minute EMOM with me. That's
Oh, kill me now.
so that's what you're going to say yes to.
That is, I guess, what I'm forcing myself.
I'm going to say yes to just eating treats all week, and then I'll get over
Yeah,
it.
say
Next week
yes.
we'll start fresh.
The 45-minute EMOM will help.
Yes, it will.
All right, that was a good,
Perfect. Easy day.
easy, great commitment for me this week.
You're going to love it. All right, guys. As always, we appreciate your support. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, give us things you want to talk about. Tell us you love us. Tell us you hate us. We don't really
can hate
care
us.
as long as you're listening.
Bye, haters.
My name is Meg.
I'm Steph.
This is the Thanks But No podcast.